Good morning guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Bethany if you're new here, and I make faith and lifestyle content. And I'm so happy you clicked on this video. So today I just did like my morning routine, and then I watched a Balance Boss course, and I've been working on a new video, which is actually my married morning routine. I obviously work a few days of the week, so I did this on one of the days that I'm off. So on days that I'm off, that's what it looks like. But anyways, if you're interested in morning routine, by the time you see this vlog, it will already be up. So I'll link it right here in the description. I'm very excited about it, but I have just a long to-do list of things to do today. So the normal Mondays, the Bachelorette comes on tonight. I'm going to see my parents. I feel like I always vlog on Mondays, so you know the drill, you know what's happening. Rosie's sitting next to me because she's literally so clingy. Also, I didn't realize I'm sitting at my desk, and Rosie, if you've watched my video maybe a month ago, Rosie chewed our blinds, so we swapped them out. She chewed our blinds in the living room, so we swapped them out. So the broken ones are in here. We haven't replaced them yet, so that's why you see that. It's about 9:51, and I feel like I've gotten so much done. I watched the Power Positivity part of the Balance Boss course, and it was so good. I watched JC's part the other day, and then I watched Chelsea's today, and I really enjoyed it. One thing I really need to do today is call the Social Security office and get my last name changed, because I got married a few months ago, and I still have yet to change my last name to Ethan's last name, so I need to do that. I saw when Michelle Reed got married, she had like this box called Newly Named, and it would like helped you change your name, but I don't really want to spend money on that, so I think I'm just able to call the social security office and they help. But because of COVID, they haven't been open inside, so I don't really know. I called on once, they didn't answer, so I've been putting it off, but I need to do that today. Also, I'm wearing this sweatshirt. I've actually worn it quite a bit before. It says, "So if the sun sets you free, you will be free indeed." John 8:38. I got it from Forever 21. I don't think they have it in stock anymore, but if they do, I'll link it. And then I'm wearing these gray joggers. Not very exciting. So also so gloomy again today. I feel like literally it's been raining for the past week, and then it's never gonna be sunny again. That's how I feel. I don't think I've ever talked about this water bottle, but I've showed it in a clip, but I got it off Amazon. You've probably seen it from some influencers, and it just has time stamped on it. So it has 8 to 12 on one side and then 2 to 6 on the other side. So you're supposed to drink 2 of these a day. I kind of slack on that. I only drink like 1.5 a day, but I'm currently, well, I'm kind of behind. It's 9:55 and I'm like halfway between 9 and 10, if you can see. I'm not like super strict on it, but if you want to have timestamps, I really like this bottle, and I think it's only like $20. So I'll link that below if you're interested. Do you want to go outside? Oh my goodness. I'm gonna go outside. For another book chat. I'm very excited about this one. I finished a couple books this weekend that I want to talk about. The first one I talked about in one of my last vlogs. It's called The Wedding Date by Jasmine Guillory. I already returned it to the library, but I'll put it on the screen. And basically it's about this girl. She's at this hotel meeting up with her sister who's in town from New York, and this guy's at this hotel for a wedding. They meet in the elevator. He asks her if she'll be his date for the wedding, and it just kind of spirals from there. You can kind of guess what happens. I finished it Friday, and I really enjoyed it. I thought it was a cute, feel-good romance. And I've now realized that it's a series, so each one in the series is about like a different character from the first book, which is cool. So I really enjoyed that. It was a cute romance, feel good, makes you feel good afterwards. It was a little bit too sexual for my liking. It was kind of a lot, like kind of unnecessary to make it that sexual, but it was a cute book. And the next one that I read, I don't even know what to say. It was just incredible. And it's Daisy Jones and the Six by Taylor Jenkins Reid. I put this on like my curbside pickup for the library, and they actually had it. So I picked it up Saturday and I finished it Sunday. It's about this fictional band in the 70s and kind of what happens, how they join together, everything that happens. And it feels like a real band. Like it feels like you literally like listen to their music, like you've heard it on the radio, like you've heard about this band, and you're just learning about what happens. And basically it's written in this perspective of someone interviewing them, asking them what happened in the 70s when the band got together. So it just goes through everything that happens from that perspective leading up to like the present. And it was just so good. It was so real and so like just so like human. Like it was just like a book you read and like I can't stop thinking about it, and like it felt like a real book with like real people with real flaws and like just real emotions, and it wasn't like sugar coated or like something happened because you wanted it to happen. Like, you know how a lot of movies end like how you want them to end because they want to make you feel good? I feel like this book, some of the storylines of the characters, like it was just super real and raw at the end, and just I loved how it talked about each character and what happened to them. It was just an incredible book. It was definitely different than all the books I normally read, but Rachel Catherine recommended it, so I picked it up and it was so good. Now I really want to read the Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo and Malibu Rising because I hear great things about those two. If you read any book, like you need to read this. And I just keep thinking about it and keep talking about it, and I like told my husband, I was like, I need you to read this book so we can talk about it. Like it was just so good. Like I left just like, wow. Rachel Catherine, her review said it was like a masterpiece, and I definitely think it was. Like it was just so well written, and just the idea of writing about a fictional band and what happened, like that's such a cool like storyline. I'm just like, I can't stop thinking about it. But it also touches on like drug abuse and things like that, and just kind of things you don't hear about like within famous people, which was interesting. So if like that's a trigger warning, I guess it does have some drug abuse in it, but it was just super real about each character and what happens to them and what brought them to where they are. And like, I don't know, it was just super cool that they were telling it from like, this is what happened to me in the 70s. I need to shut up talking about it, but it was so good. So I'm gonna read a couple quotes from it to kind of like just explain how you need to read this book. She said, "Don't count yourself out this early, Daisy. You're all sorts of things you don't even know yet." That really stuck with me. That who I wasn't entirely already determined. That there was still hope for me. Wow, so good. But loving somebody isn't perfection and good times and laughing and making love. Love is forgiveness and patience and faith, and every once in a while it's a gut punch. That's why it's a dangerous thing when you go loving the wrong person. When you love somebody who doesn't deserve it. You have to be with someone that deserves your faith, and you have to be deserving of someone else's. It's sacred. I have no tolerance for people that waste other people's faith in them. Not at all. I'm saying that when you really love someone, sometimes the things they need may hurt you, and some people are worth hurting for. So that's a few quotes from the book to hopefully inspire you to read it, because it's incredible. Like one of my favorite books of all time. Like literally it's up there with one of my favorite books. It's kind of hard because like I feel like I have favorite books in different genres, but I would like I think everyone needs to read this book. That wraps up my little book chat. So now I'm going to be reading The Proposal, which is the second book in the Wedding Date series, and it's about this girl. She gets proposed to at a game, and Carlos, the main character in The Wedding Date, his best friend, rescues her, and then you see what happens from there. So that's what I'm currently reading. I hope you enjoy this little book chat. So I ate lunch and I've been working on some thumbnails and doing laundry, and I finally called the Social Security office and they answered and helped me. So basically all I have to do is send my marriage license and then the application for the Social Security card, mail it in, and then they mail you the marriage license back, or marriage certificate back, and then they mail you a new Social Security card. So that's great. I'm feeling very accomplished that I finally got that done. Or obviously I haven't mailed it yet, but I'm gonna get an envelope from my parents' house and mail it to the Social Security office tomorrow. So that's great. Now I will get a card in the mail, and then I need to change my driver's license, but I'm not gonna do that until like it expires. And so I'll just go, when I get a new license, I'll get my name changed on it. I had to share because I talked about it this morning, and I'm feeling accomplished that I got that done because it's been putting it off for way too long. So it's the next day and it's time for our little bachelorette chat. I don't know if anyone is enjoying these, but I like talking about the bachelorette each week, kind of recapping the episode. So we had like a full episode with 3 dates, 2 one-on-ones, 1 group date, and a rose ceremony. And the first date was with Justin. It was really sweet. I feel like they got along well. She gave him the rose. He's not one of my favorites, but I do think he's nice. And then they had like a roast group date, and then she had a one-on-one with Connor, and she sent him home, and it made me so sad. It was like the saddest breakup in history, because she broke up with him and he was heartbroken, and then he went to say bye to the guys and they were all crying, and it was just literally so sad. But he was also so kind. Like he was sitting there knowing she was breaking up with him, and he was like, it's okay, it really is okay. And it was just so sweet. 4 people went home, which is kind of crazy. So next week she picks the 4 for hometown. So we're getting to the end of the season. I still feel like I love the same people, but I do feel like she has a really strong connection with Blake, because he showed up at her like house or wherever she's staying after she broke up with Connor and like surprised her and all this stuff, and it was really sweet, and you can tell they have a strong connection. So I do like Blake, but my favorites are Greg and Michael A. They're just the sweetest, like such sweethearts. Also, I feel like when the drama happens, like there was some drama with Hunter, like when the drama happens, they just don't say anything. They sit there and mind their own business, and I love the guys that are like that, because like if you're gonna like, just don't stir up the drama. That's not what we're here for. We're here to watch people find love. So anyways, that's my thoughts on The Bachelorette. I do these at the end, so if anyone doesn't want to listen to this, you can always click out, because some people don't watch The Bachelorette. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to subscribe. I make faith and lifestyle content, and I've been posting a lot more. I've been trying to post like 3 times a week, or just really as much as I can. I just uploaded my married morning routine, so if you want to watch that, I will link it below. It was so fun. I loved how it turned out. It was just a little sweet short video, and I really loved it. So, but I've also been vlogging a lot, but I have some sit down videos planned, so just making all the content because I'm just having a lot of fun with it. So still gloomy. It was raining this morning. I was at work and I told my coworker, I was like, is it ever gonna be sunny again, or are we just gonna live in gloom forever? Like, is this how people feel that live in a place that rains all the time? Like, I think Seattle and like London, they just get a lot of rain, like, and that makes me so sad. When it's gloomy, I just feel so blah. It does rain quite a bit in Alabama, but it's usually like for like a couple days and then it gets sunny again, like especially in the summertime. All it's done is rain. I think I'm gonna stop rambling now. You can also follow me on Instagram and TikTok. I've been having a lot of fun over there. I've been posting little TikToks of book recommendations, like my top romance books, faith books, all that kind of stuff. I made a new one yesterday, so if you want to know more about books, I've been making a ton of stuff over there. So, but yeah, I will see you very soon for my next video. Bye.